Hello and welcome to the Beauty Know-It-All. Today is all about hyaluronic acid, and it's one of those ingredients that's been in the beauty industry for so long, and I think beauty editors bandy it around left, right and centre. And then I had this really interesting conversation on Instagram DM the other day with a really good fashion vlogger called Chloe Loves to Shop. That's her tag. And she was doing an Insta stories about how she'd invested in lots of skincare and she wasn't sure how to layer it up. And we went to DM. She mentioned me and then she went to DM and said, I'm not really sure how to use these and I've been avoiding putting them around my eyes, particularly the hyaluronic acid. And it made me realise that it is an acid, but it's not a resurfacing acid. Hyaluronic acid has been in skincare for so long, probably for the better part of 20 years. And hyaluronic acid is a skin's natural moisturising factor. It's one of those things found in the skin naturally. It's a molecule, it's often called sodium hyaluronate or hyaluronic acid, depending on the form it's in. So one is a salt and one is not. One is a long chain molecule that's already got some water in it. And it basically is a water magnet. I mean, you hear this all the time. Essentially, it attracts up to 1,000 times its own weight in water. And it comes in different sizes and different molecular weights. So one of the products I'm going to talk about is called multi-molecular hyaluronic acid, and it's my favourite. But essentially what it does is it sits within your natural skin cells where it locks onto water and it keeps skin plump. And guess what? As you get older, your skin produces less hyaluronic acid. Anyway, in skincare, what it does is it sits either on the surface of the skin or shortly sort of under the surface of the skin in the dry skin's dead skin cells where it plumps the surface. And it does this not by drawing water from within the skin, but by withdrawing water, drawing in water from the outside air. And I don't know if you know this, but that is actually how the surface layers of your skin hydrate themselves during the day. You see a lot of people say, I must drink more water to hydrate my skin. Well, you can't drink more water and hydrate your skin. The very deep layers where the blood is running obviously are hydrated via the fluid that comes out of your blood, but the surface layers of skin where the blood really doesn't run at all, the sort of surface few sort of, what is it, sort of 0.2 of a millimetre, 0.3 of a millimetre. They're sort of the skin cells that actually hydrate themselves during the day by the air around you. So if you're on holiday or you live in a humid environment, your skin will look and feel more plump and more hydrated. You know what it's like when you land in a really humid environment, your hair frizzes, but your skin feels gorgeous, and then on a cold winter's day or at the top of a mountain, it feels drier and tighter. On a plane, it'll feel drier and tighter. Anyway, that's what hyaluronic acid does in skincare. Essentially, it replaces the hyaluronic acid that you used to have in your skin when you were younger. And it's brilliant because it is an oil-free way of hydrating your skin. It attracts water and locks it into your skin. And some molecules of hyaluronic acid are formulated to sit on the surface of the skin where they tighten and they sort of give a little sort of soft focus tightening film to the skin, and they're really good for under here. On the neck and the chest and around the eyes. And that's why I wanted to do this vlog, because hyaluronic acid is so good to use around your eyes. And it's not a resurfacing acid. It's nothing like glycolic or lactic or all those other acids that basically take off the surface dead layers of skin. This is essentially just acting as a water magnet. I'm going to go through some of my favourite products. One of them isn't actually here, and that is Estee Lauder's Advanced Night Repair, which was the first hyaluronic acid serum I ever used. It has sodium hyaluronate in it. And it was the first serum, and serums essentially normally, I mean, unless they're misnamed serums and they've got oil in them, essentially they're hyaluronic acid base. So most serums will have a hyaluronic acid base. Anyway, 3 cheers to the original Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, which I don't have with me at the moment because I'm testing so many other new ones. Right, let's go back to that one originally that I was talking about. My all-time favourite hyaluronic acid is the NIOD Multimolecular, which I understand has just been relaunched. There's a new one, an updated version that I've yet to be sent, but look at this. In fact, you know what? I've got a confession to make. That should have a dropper on the end, and I dropped it, and I broke the dropper off, and I still used every last drop. Look at that. I love it. It hydrates, and it gently tightens, but it doesn't do that super that some of them can do. And it's beautiful around your eyes, on top of makeup, under makeup. Mix it with your concealer if you buy a concealer, a stick concealer, and you sort of use it on the odd blemish, and then you go to put it under your eyes, and obviously when you're my age, you're super crepey under here, and it sort of sits in the lines. Well, mix a little bit of that with your concealer, and you will turn your concealer into an under eye concealer. It really is my gold standard hyaluronic acid serum, but I'm kind of in love with this. I've talked about this before. This is the Clinique New Moisture Surge Hydrating Supercharged Concentrate. It's a jelly. It's absolutely brilliant. And it goes on, I mean, oh, it just feels lovely. Cooling, soothing, alcohol-free, unscented. Yay, Clinique! It's my new current summer skincare crush. I absolutely love that product. And another thing I'm also loving, actually, let me talk about another gel as well, leaning across here. I'm not even sure if I should be showing you this, because it's not the final packaging, but I kind of like the packaging. Vichy Mineral 89, their new fortifying and plumping daily booster, is essentially another clear gel serum. Can you see that? It's not going to look like this by the time it gets in the stores, although I think that's quite chic. I quite like that packaging. You can see I've had it about 10 days, already addicted. Absolutely love it. I shall find out, I'll put the information below, when it's being launched. But this is essentially somewhere between a runny serum and a gel. Great value for money, unscented, slightly scented. Oh, I love the feeling of these on my skin. I'm going to lean across and talk about some more that I've got here. I've talked about this many a time. Dr. Sabag Serum Repair is a hyaluronic acid that doesn't so much penetrate the skin as sits on the skin. I've talked about this so many times on TV. This is what I use under here when I want that instant lift. It tightens so much when it dries, to the point where if you put actually an oil-based makeup or a cream-based makeup over the top, it kind of relaxes again, but then actually it will take the hydration out of your makeup and lock it into your skin. It's a really lovely product. I use that around my eyes and under my neck. I used to use that so much when I used to do so much TV. And then another equivalent, you know, I love a bargain and I love The Ordinary, and this is their 2% hyaluronic acid and B5. It's another tighten as it dries one. In fact, I've spoken about this before. Expensive, dupe, really similar products, really reasonably priced. I'm leaning over here now. Two more I really love. This one actually is a gel mask that you put on and you can sleep in, and this is Uviance, which is the sister brand to Neostrata brand I'm completely in love with, and it's their deep hydration treatment. And I sometimes sleep in this in fact this is brilliant for use on a plane as well, but sometimes when you land somewhere and you've been flying, or you may have spent the day outside, or you've just sort of taken all your makeup off and you've done a really deep cleanse and maybe a scrub, this is like a thick, I'm going to have to squeeze quite a long way down, this is like a thick jelly that I apply and leave like that, quite thick on my skin overnight, and you wake up the next morning and your skin's like super plump and all the little fine lines have gone. It's a really lovely product. I think if you have a facial, it's used as a mask, a sort of, you know, 15-minute mask, and then maybe massaged in or tissued off, but I sleep in it overnight. That's a really lovely one. And then, you know, I'm going to mention SkinCeuticals when I mention serious skincare. This is the HA Intensifier, and this is an interesting one as well, because this is hyaluronic acid, but it's got a red rice extract in it, which is an antioxidant, so it's sort of pink. You don't really notice it when it goes on the skin. They're all the same texture. It's the texture I'm addicted to. I could layer up serums all day and never stick my finger in a sticky pot of cream ever again. You know what, hyaluronic acid has a smell, a bit like retinol, and it's a smell I like. So that's another one. And they're the sort of thing that you can use morning and night. You can use them with your vitamin C, you can use them with your retinol, you can use them with your concealer, you can mix them in with your foundation. They're just all-round skin boosters. And if somebody was to say to me, what's the first step to looking after your skin in your 20s, and you're not sort of problem solving in the sense of getting rid of acne, hyaluronic acid is your first multi-purpose hydrating molecule. And then I've got two other things which are really interesting, you know. One, I am beginning to become completely addicted to face sprays. I tell you why, and that's because I've spent 6 months testing liquid foundations because I am a mineral makeup addict. And I've gone back to my mineral powders. And even though I'm old and wrinkled, I still like the way they look on my face. But every so often, especially when you're using retinol, which I am, and Retin A, you put them on your face and then your face looks slightly dry and maybe it's picked up a peeling area, which a liquid makeup would kind of stick back down again. I then go in and spray my face, and I'm going to do this now. So basically, let me just stick these. Oh, that one smells nice. That's the Dennis Gross C Collagen Refreshing Skin Mist, which has got loads of, it's got sort of protective vitamin C in it, but also basically it's loaded with hyaluronic acid. It smells lovely. And what it does basically is it sits on the surface of the skin and it allows any hyaluronic acid that you've got already layered onto your skin, and I've obviously got loads, to trap that moisture in, and it sort of gives powdered finish makeup, all powdered finish makeup, a really healthy glow. I'm probably looking really shiny now, I'm just looking at myself in my monitor there. I really like them. It's a way for me, because I'm obviously using Retin A and retinols, of sticking back down, peeling off skin, rather than going in and you sort of do that thing. I mean, I'm sure if you blow me up on a screen, you'll see loads of little patches. You sort of start peeling it off and you have to apply all your makeup, just stick it back down again. And finally, something which blows all my theories about skincare out of the water, because I always say you use hyaluronic acid in one of two ways. It's either your first step on your skin, so basically you would put maybe your retinol and your hyaluronic acid on at the same time at night, or you'd use your vitamin C and your hyaluronic acid during the day, or if you literally want to hydrate your skin, you just layer on your hyaluronic acid gel or your serum in the morning. Well, I'm in love with the DCL Hydra Boost, which I think is designed to be used as the very last step. And this is really, really interesting. This has not been formulated to be put on freshly cleansed skin. It's been formulated to put on top of serums, on top of moisturizers, and it can even be used on top of makeup. And I really didn't believe it until I tried it. And again, that hand's already loaded with hyaluronic acid. It's a clear gel. And you're gonna think, well, just a second, didn't Nadine always say to me, you go from clear liquid to clear gel to more opaque creams to oils? Well, this has been designed to sit on the surface of the skin, yeah, attract water from the air, and then penetrate and allow the hyaluronic acid to go through your oil and your cream and your serum. And you won't believe it until you apply it over the top of your makeup, which I'm now doing here. So again, this is brilliant. When you're my age and you put your makeup on and you put your concealer on, then you look close up and you realise it's all sat in your lines or in your dry retinol skin. This is deliberately designed to be put over the top of makeup. Well, oil-based makeup anyway, and in my case, powder makeup, and on top of all your skincare. And it's much more moisturizing. I don't mean hydrating, I mean moisturizing. That actually feels more like a moisturizer on the skin. It's a brilliant one for dry skin, and it's a brilliant multi-purpose product from Space NK. So they are currently all the hyaluronic acids I'm using. Well, with the exception of, where's it gone? My Neod. I'm expecting my new one any day, which is totally empty. You see, I can't get enough of the stuff. I am addicted to hyaluronic. My name is Nadine Baggott, and I am a hyaluronic acid addict. And lovely Chloe, if you're watching this, and anybody out there that thinks it's an acid like lactic acid or glycolic acid or salicylic acid, it's not. It does not resurface the skin. It purely locks water into the surface layers of your skin. And we all need it, including men. In fact, men would love all of these because they're not sticky, they're not occlusive, they'd be brilliant after shaving. All of these products are brilliant to take on holiday when you want hydration but without stickiness because you're sweaty and it's hot, and they are actually brilliant to apply to sun-sensitized skin. I won't say sunburnt skin because I'd like to think that none of you gorgeous people ever burn yourself. But I will certainly be taking at least 2 or 3 of these on holiday. I'm going to list all the products below. I'm going to list them right the way from the cheapest to the most expensive, because some of these are quite expensive, but you know, the ordinary one's great value for money, and I do think the Vichy and the Clinique ones are also really good value for money as well. If you've got skincare on your side, turn over, look at the Inky list, look for sodium hyaluronate, yeah, or that's the salt of that attracts water and then expands and becomes hyaluronic acid. They're the 2 ingredients to look out for. They should be in everything. You'll even begin to find them in a lot of makeup now. It's often used to attract water and keep water within flexible film foundations, blushers, even some eye products as well, and lip products as well. So there you go. That's my take on hyaluronic acid. Don't be frightened of it. Not a resurfacing acid. It's just your skin's best friend. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. Any questions, ask below. And actually, if you've got any other hyaluronic acid products that you found that you really love and work for you, for all skin types, list them below, because you guys are great. You answer each other's questions and we have a really lovely little community going.